So I don't know if you guys heard a couple of weeks ago, Nigeria hit its revenue target in August 2025. Revenue targets are set from January the previous year or before that, and it's supposed to go between January and December of the year. So by August 2025, this current administration, led by President Tinubu, hit his revenue target, which I think is fantastic news. So we're just going to talk about it in this video. The pros, obviously, hit target. Those are the pros. The cons is the gains are yet to rub off on the masses. The masses are still battling high cost of living, unemployment, dilapidated infrastructure, and it's tough. Energy prices are rising, everything's rising. And people are saying the president should improve welfare for the masses, food shortage, unemployment, house price increase, house rent increase, inflation, and different things. But let's talk about the pros. Nigeria hit its target as early as August 2025, which is fantastic news. Uh, President Tinubu said, "Thank you for believing me in me. The economy is stabilized. Nobody is trading a piece of paper for exchange rate of 1,900 to $1. He's talking about the exchange rate between dollar and naira. It's 1,450 now. It's been stabilizing. You don't have to know a CBN governor to be rich. He's referring to Emefiele, the round tripping and all the kind of stuff that happened then. All you have to do now is export and create jobs for the people. We need to build, and that is my guarantee. Now let's go to the numbers. The federal government's revenue target for the year 2025, as stipulated in the 2025 Appropriation Act, was 18.32 trillion naira, comprising of 7.94 trillion expected from oil revenue and 10.39 trillion naira from non-oil sources. Additionally, budget documents indicate that the expected total revenue for 2025, including all sources, is significantly higher at 36.35 trillion naira based on macro fiscal assumptions such as oil production, pricing, and exchange rates. The 18.32 trillion naira refers to the government's realistic revenue projection in its budget plan, while the larger 36.35 trillion naira reflects a more ambitious aggregate expectations aligned with macroeconomic forecasts. When he took over in May 29, 2023, the inflation rate was 22.41%. He also inherited a rising public debt profile, which hit 97.34 trillion. Yikes. That's $108.23 billion as of December 31st, 2023. This data was gotten from the DMO, so you can check it out, which is the Debt Management Office. There's a lot in the article that I'm reading in the Guardian. You can go and read it there. That's where I'm picking this information from. We've had improvements in value-added tax (VAT) and to some extent CIT, which is company income tax. We have also experienced a rise in our oil production as high as 1.8 million barrels per day from the previous 1.4 million barrels per day. And so there's a lot of improvement. So, but for me, while I wrap up this video, when will those improvements be seen? When will it trickle down? I know these things are not immediate and it takes time, but Nigerians are anxious. They want to see. They want to see. It's not just about the figures. They want to see when it will trickle down. I want to see when it will trickle down. I believe it will, but the money has to be spent properly. The tax reform that the government is doing has been fantastic. Senate recently passed bills to raise VAT from 7.5% to 12.5% and transferred responsibilities like royalty and petroleum tax collection to a unified Nigeria revenue service, which would be interesting. So you have FRS, Customs, NEMASA, etc. All of them are all going to be under one umbrella called the Nigeria Revenue Service. I think that's taking place beginning of next year. It will be interesting to see because each of these units are behemoths on their own. Now it's going to be centralized under one pot. But let us see what happens over the next 12 months. Would Nigerians want to see that hardship reduce? This is what we deserve. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow me, share this video. I like to see your comments. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic week and see you in the next one.